What's happening, guys? Welcome to Founders Field Notes. Don't know what episode. We're in too deep now. Today's going to be a really short one, and it's going to be a punchy one, right? Off the back of a few conversations I've had in the last couple of weeks. And you'll have seen the title of this video. I don't know whether I would have used this word in the title, but why motivation is for pussies, right? Now, all of the people that I have met who run businesses, there's a big difference between those that are successful and those that are, call it struggling, right? And the big difference is the ones who are struggling seem to think that they need motivation all the time. And the ones who are successful, they don't rely on that crap. They just do not rely on it. They rely on systems and all sorts of other stuff, which I'm going to kind of outline. So look, when you're building a business, or you're building anything for that matter, what tends to happen is people expect it to look like this. Just progress. I hope you can see that, right? But the reality is, right, that it looks like this. Right? It's kind of like it's all over the place. But generally, the general trajectory is up. Now, the reason why motivation is for pussies is because motivation means that you don't require what all the successful people I've met have, which is called grit. Like, grit is just perseverance and doggedly like being able to stick to something no matter what is happening. So if you were using motivation every time things got hard, you would need motivation to carry on, right? And then you'd pick things up again, and then it'd dip, and you'd need motivation again, and then and you'd need motivation again. But the problem is, motivation is a feeling, right? You feel motivated, but motivation is kind of it's external, right? You get it from somewhere else. You go somewhere, you get motivation, and you feel it, and achieving success in business or in a lot of other factors, whether it's health and fitness or anything like that, has got nothing to do with feelings. Like, in the nicest possible way. Like, fuck your feelings. Like, nobody cares, right? And if you want to be successful, you have to get that through your head. Like, feelings are completely useless. You know, I mean, there is a counter argument there, right? Gut feelings. Like, if you're hiring someone, you don't make the mistakes I've made, where you hire people and you don't follow your gut, and your gut's telling you, fuck this guy. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, feelings are not going to serve you well in building a business. You can't rely on always feeling good about it. You have to rely on simply doing systems and also momentum. And this is my argument, right? People think about motivation, right? And they rely on that, but really that is not the M word that you're looking for. The M word that you're looking for, can you read that? I don't know. Momentum. Momentum is way more powerful than motivation. Just play this game with me for a second. Like, in your mind's eye, imagine that motivation was just not a factor. Fuck that off. And imagine that it's just about momentum. And if it was just momentum, then all you need to do in order to keep momentum, like playing keepy-uppy with a football, right? You just need to keep tapping it. Like walking, you just need to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Now, all of a sudden, feelings and any of that shit doesn't matter, right? So if you're building your business and you're feeling like a bit stuck down in the dumps, things aren't working, you wish it was going better, well, guess what? It doesn't matter. If you're focused on momentum and you're just concentrating on left foot, right foot, one step at a time, one page at a time, then you're going to achieve way more than your competitors who are simply relying on feeling motivated. If I only trained when I went to the gym, when I was feeling motivated, well, guess what? I'd probably go once a month. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you go because you're the kind of person who trains no matter what, then you get momentum. So for example, at the moment, I have great momentum with my training. I'm lifting 3 times a week. I'm doing jiu-jitsu 3 to 4 times a week. I have momentum, right? If that dropped off, right? Let's say I lost momentum. Let's say I got sick or I hurt myself and I had to stop training. I would lose my momentum, right? And when you lose momentum, you have to overcome what they call inertia, which is when you have to start again. So, and that's what happens in the trajectory here, right? You get peaks and troughs, and you get points where you'll find the inertia to restart if you're relying on motivation. But if you're relying on momentum, you're just constantly bobbing along. Do you know what I mean? And that, I think, is the key. Like in the social media space, people talk motivation sells. Like people like motivation. When someone says something motivational, people go, yeah, that's cool. And when we hear someone speaking with a certain amount of motivation, people think that's really cool. And to be honest, right? People come to my my events and they say like, oh, I left feeling really motivated. And that's nice. You know, motivation is cool. But motivation is just a feeling. And momentum is way more powerful. So in the nicest way, if you want to run business and you want to be successful in physical fitness, in business, money, whatever it is, concentrate on momentum and fuck the feelings off, because they will not serve you. The only time, and this is all debatable, right? But the only time that I think feelings are important is when you achieve one of your goals, you celebrate that, right? And you stop and you take stock of how you're feeling about things. How do I feel about this? Do I feel accomplished? Because that helps you build confidence, credibility, and all of these things. And I think that is useful. Another good time to use feelings is to project how you might feel when you achieve a certain goal. So for example, if I achieved X amount of goal in my business, I might feel more relieved. I might feel less stressed. I might feel more accomplished. This is all kind of like airy fairy stuff. And the actual meat and potatoes of achieving things in business mostly looks like getting shit done. And getting shit done is mostly about momentum and systems and constantly doing. It's not about feeling. It's not about, well, I'm motivated or I'm not. It's not useful. I know people who run businesses and they sort of like just been bobbing along because they're not feeling good about it. They don't feel motivated. You can wait around all fucking the rest of your life. You might not feel motivated ever again. Do you know what I mean? I've had periods in my life where I went years without feeling motivated. And I've had periods in my life where I was really motivated. It's nice when it comes along. It's like when the sun comes out. It's cool. But don't fucking rely on it, right? Use momentum instead of motivation. That's my little nugget for today. I hope it makes sense. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments box below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel because I drop 2 videos every week and the next video will be Sunday's vlog. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good one.